In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this awesome end table. You could also use this as a nightstand, and it's got this secret push to open drawer on the side. And if you have it as a nightstand, obviously making a concealment drawer is pretty cool. It's something I've always wanted to do. So I can't wait to show you how I made this build. Let's get into it. So I just started cutting the wood. I made 4 vertical pieces, which are the legs, 30 inches a piece. I made these out of 2x2s, and I also made the horizontal pieces, which go on the top and the bottom shelf. Made those 16 inches a piece because that's how long my drawer slides are. So here's all the pieces we're going to need. We got the 30-inch vertical pieces, which are legs. The rest of the pieces will be horizontal pieces. The 2x2s, the 1x2s, and the 1x6s. The 2x2s are for the top and the bottom, and then the 1x2s and the 1x6s are for the drawer and the sidewalls. Let's get some pocket holes in it, and we're going to put this together. Alright, so we got the base of this thing put together. Now we're going to start working on the face of the drawer and the sidewalls. Now we're going to take our 1x6s and we're going to start putting more pocket holes in them. We're going to put 4 in each board, and then we're going to flip them over, and we're going to take our 1x2s and we're going to glue them on and clamp them on and let them dry. It'll be the face of the drawer, and it will also be the other 3 sidewalls of the end table. Now let's just screw these in. Alright, so now we got the drawer assembled. Let's just put this in here, the foam that we cut out for our gun. Make sure it fits before we glue it together and screw it.
Best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. The gain's an angel. I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell.
Alright, so we got the drawer all glued up, and then we've got the foam inside, and now I'm going to show you how it goes in. We don't have the face of it on yet, but this is how it works. We just got to put the slides in, just like that, and then the third face, or the 4th face we made, we're just going to put it on this. We're going to glue it and then screw it in from the back. And so when this thing goes in there, it's literally going to look like all 4 sides. The only thing is, it's going to be a drawer while the others are not. So let's put it together. We still got our other 4 2x2s that we're going to put at the bottom. We're putting these up 4 inches a piece. That's just to give it more stability and to make the build stronger, and honestly to look a little bit better. What I do here, I put the pocket holes on the side. What I would do if I ever did this again, I would flip it upside down and just screw all the pocket holes in from the bottom. That way you don't have to worry about filling them in. So now let's get to the top. What I decided to do for the top was, instead of using plywood, I thought I'd take these 1x4s and glue them together. I used 6 3.5 inches because the 1x4s are actually 3.5 inches. 6 of them, so I cut it 21 inches the opposite way, so it's actually square. I think this will look a lot better than the plywood, so I ended up doing it this way. And then I sanded everything down. It took 10 hours to glue and clamp it. And then this took a while too, but it's definitely worth it. Then get a shop vac or an air compressor, wipe off all the dust. It helps before you stain and paint. And this is what it looks like so far. I actually really like it this way. I almost didn't put a stain on it or anything, but I ended up going with that. I really like how it turned out. So I've learned after making many projects and staining it that the best thing to do before you glue it is to stain the whole thing, to stain the top and the bottom. It makes it way easier, less of a mess, and when you are painting the bottom, you don't mix the paint and the stain ever. You keep the lines nice and clean, and it's just way better to do it that way. Alright, so we got everything stained and painted. Now we just need to glue it. And so what I did here, I flipped it upside down, put it on some 2x4s and clamped it. And before I did that, I drilled some pocket holes in here. So now I'm going to just take some screws and I'm going to attach the top on all 4 sides to the actual base of it. And this is how it turned out. I'm a huge fan of how it turned out. I've always wanted to make something like this. I love the idea of having some sort of concealment thing in the house, and now that I've made one, I'm probably going to make all kinds of things that have little secret drawers or hidden drawers that you can maybe drop from the bottom or something, I don't know, but they're probably going to be all over the place just because I like them so much. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, consider subscribing, like, and share, and if you made it to the end, let me know. This channel is doing really well right now. I haven't got a chance to make very many videos this year, but I have a whole list of videos I'm going to make in 2021. The channel's been just doing really well. I've been crazy busy with my other job as a mailman for the U.S. Postal Service, but it's just a crazy year in 2020. 2021, I promise you I'm going to start making a lot more content, and some of the projects I've got coming up are by far the coolest things I've ever done. So make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified when they come out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.